What's up, guys? This is the Rifleman, and I am back to bring you to the next episode of my Napoleon Total War Let's Play as Prussia. In this episode, we are dramatically trying to deal with the Russians that are now advancing to the east. So we dealt with the pocket of western trouble in France, but now we have to deal with the Russians. The fact the Russians have realized we do share a border. So we're going to intercept Sergei Fedorovich Tutkin and his force, which is mostly musketeers with a handful of six-pounders plus some ragtag reinforcements. So let's get set up. We do have a second army coming in as well by sea to help hold the line, as well as a third army coming in by land. So the objective will be, for the time being, to hold the line while we shore up our economy. Okay, so units, pounders up on the wall, up on the hill, wall. Terrible firing position. Could probably do with going a bit further forward. 3 units. Center. Our other 6-pounder. Line. Then take the 2 units of line. Grenadiers hold the edge of the right flank. Them together. First of all, make sure both my guns, well, one of my guns can't even shoot anyway. Fire it will off. May as well just put, yeah. Split the curve up. Blucher in the center. 12s. On this ground, you in range of their 6. Not quite where you are. I put you forward a bit. Now you are. Good. Guys up. No enemy reinforcements coming in. They're coming in on the left. Stop mistakes. Sure, my 12s are doing what I want them to do. Good, enemy artillery. While barraging, let's convince the enemy cavalry to come towards us. New stakes position mirrors what I need to do with my, what I want to do with my skirmishers. Actually, they might be fine sat behind here. Oh, well, light infantry. Kills, kill one artillery team. Shooting back at us. In front of the gunners. In front of the gunners, that's a strong. That's slightly off. Well, actually, I think really the terrain here is not. Goes over here. Fire it will off for now. Get over to the wood. Same with you guys, really. Fire at will. Aim at the infantry right in front of you. Are you ready? Now fire! Through the trees. Whiffed. Okay, start picking off the lancers. See, they can't help but be lured in. Go. You guys want to charge if you want, or can charge if you want. I've got lots of infantry set up, my guns are up, my stakes are up. Go. And on the other flank, run a cavalry unit up to go deal with these 6-pounder horse artillery units. Fire at will so they can reload, get ready to deal with those lancers coming in. Go get them. Fold in, fold my skirmishers in, push my cavalry up. Guns switch canister shot, aim at the 42nd. You chaps, canister shot, aim at the 82nd right in front of you. You try roll up the left flank. Luca. Oh, we're on top of him, that's why I can't see him. Should mop up the 86 reasonably quickly. My cavalry round to the rear. The 9th Regiment of Foot holding their own against the 78th. So fold the line in, expecting that we might be being shot in the rear. You men engage the 86th. You make the light horse take them out. Bring my cavalry back here. Over to back to safety. Skirmishers make ready to defend the guns. Just a round shot. Engage the musketeers. Bring the cavalry back on the left flank. Over here. Now these men have to hold the line. Oh, My cavalry got a charge off on my cavalry.
Our general is under attack.
This team go deal with their artillery to the rear. Horse artillery crews run. Bellies and Schutzen are broken, which is to be expected. I'm going to belong for my Prussian Grenadiers to go down. Ideally, I want to get one unit. There we go. Both these units hit the Musketeers. Okay, my cavalry will deal with the artillery. You men have to be committed into the fight. Let's bring more. You charge on to the back of the 82nd.
The men are fatigued, so they must rest a while.
Elysian Schutzen. Come back up towards the guns, fire at will off. Yeah, my line just saw them off pretty nicely. Go for the general's staff. Get these infantry to spin around. Kill that general. You break off and attack those lancers.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must pray.
About damn time. The light horse help deal with the emerging threat. My light infantry and so on should do fine here. They're massing again in the woods. Get set up. This cavalry back. This cavalry back. All my cavalry back. Everybody recover. You men go back to your guns. Hunting them. No 12-pounders to come and engage. Chaps on the right flank. Forward into the woods, don't give them opportunity to reform. Keep around, clear them out. It looks like they are or trying to reform. I got our line to be somewhat homogeneous. The 82nd have broken in the centre. 5th, 42nd, 78th. That infantry unit's been killed. Well, broken. Don't give them a moment's rest. You men chase down the 25th. Bring the cavalry forward. You chase down the 64th. The 5th are going down. They're forming square. You know there's cavalry around, but they're dying very rapidly. Keep ratcheting forward. Position my cavalry for more pursuits. They're all very stressed units. Push forward into the woods. There goes the 78th. All the others join them. There goes the 42nd. Blucher involved as well. Okay, let's probably speed up time now. I think we can safely say that they are going to continue. Please fire the artillery. Let's get Blucher involved against 68. Oh, it's a trail of fallen Russians that are being left behind on the field. That's very good. Go on, Blucher. Bloody your men's swords. Killing many Russians scattered on the field. You can just feel their white trousers. A couple of guys over here. Nice. So there it goes. One force that was advancing towards us. There's plenty more to the east. Ooh, we've got a battle sign. Yeah, there's plenty of Russians around. So we're going to take some time to build up our strength and advance towards them. But we are going to advance. Make no mistake. It's going to be the true Barbarossa. Mass production. Researched, now we're on to steamship production. Yes, let's get a modern university there in Berlin. You've recruited some artillery. So on Clausewitz, I want you over here. Bring another army into the action, although they may go for Riga. Because this force is going to nab Mitau. We're going to occupy the territory. Let's get rid of the government building. Are going to recruit or steal a unit of militia from Königsberg. First, we're going to quickly mop up these fragments. Battle of Tilsit, Battle of Königsberg in October, Battle of Tilsit in November. So this navy's dropped off the troops. Go over here. Pick up a Landwehr unit. And they will take it to that port. I want to make sure. Probably better prospects for upgrading other buildings first, I think. You. Scharnhorst. First of all. You're on your way as well. I say, we want a few armies over here. You're on your way. Garrisoning Königsberg. Clausewitz is on his way. On Scharnhorst. You're on your way to Munich. Be right in the heart of the Austrians. Karlsruhe Mecklenburg's taken Itau. Adolf is south. Okay. All but our armies committed. 1400 though isn't a lot to do anything with. Create the members club here. It does increase happiness. Don't really need to increase happiness though, I suppose. So Scotland, you better not betray us, Scotland. You do, by God, you'll suffer for this. Yeah, I think that's enough. Spies march onward. I need to really turbocharge my economy because I'm going to have to recruit lots of garrison troops and border troops to try and hold back the initial Austrian attack when it comes. I can't rely on my field armies because they are few and far between, particularly if we are committing to expansion against Russia. Oh, for God's sake! This is the second time. Well, we may go on the defensive against Russia. Oh, you want some, do you? You want some? Oh my God. Pouring in. Okay, I might actually see if I can make a peace with Russia. The army that we've got to the south that's on the Spanish border, they're going to head east into northern Italy. God alive. Well, at least we know. At least now we know. It was going to be always going to be somewhat inevitable. For the most part, though, we can actually hold Königsberg quite nicely with the troops that we've got, especially because we can force them into a number of bridge battles. To be honest, I might try give them peace and give them Mittal back, because that's a bit awkward to defend compared to just holding a bridge to the north. It might only be temporary, but it could work. Oh, I didn't realise that Spain joined them. Interesting. Right, so we really are buggered. So, diplomacy. First of all, actually, the very first thing to do. Okay, good. Done it. Okay, so, Russia. Request peace or offer to give back Poland. Do not presume. Fair. No, I do not presume. You want to come back into my territory, but you're still going to be attrited cold. That's going to hamper our movement. So, at the very least, we can deal with this pustule behind our lines. Scharnhorst can take Stuttgart. This commander can make for the bridge north of Munich. Deal with the Spanish. We can... Well, no, I don't. That garrison can't. I don't think we could hold against the Spanish. But we could launch a counterattack and take something much more dangerous for them. If we can court our Portuguese. Ah, they're an ally of our enemies. They're an ally of Spain, but they're not in the war. Very well. I'll give you 410 for troops. If we strike at Madrid, they'll really be for it, even if they take Barcelona. Here we need to recruit the troops. You chaps get back into chat docks. You men are going to recruit some infantry rapidly. In one turn, you're going to jump on Prague. So you're recruiting 8 infantry. You can claim 2 from Dresden. The next turn, you will attack Prague. There is a lot of Austrians heading this way towards Clausewitz. To the point at which I may attempt to hold the bridge rather than Breslau. You men need to get into the city at Warsaw. Recruit more infantry. Probably do with some cavalry. You men get onto ship. All of you men get on board. Make for Kolberg. Embark the army and then make for this area, although you could also recruit the musketeers rather than militia. Okay, this is okay. This is manageable. I'd like to have had a bridge here. I have a force here at the bridge, but at the very least they will be attrited. I will not be. And at the very least we have... Oh, did I leave a grenadier behind from Luca's army? Well, get inside. You, the farm. Yeah, I think these forces need to combine before they can advance here. It also means a bunch of my spies need to come back. They're their spies trying to raid our secret societies. Yeah, I think this is the right call. If we attack, if we take Madrid and can turn Madrid to our side, we can then mop up the rest of continental Spain at least. We might end up being at war with Portugal at some point, but trading Barcelona for Madrid. Actually, we make a reasonable amount of money out of Barcelona compared to Madrid. I wonder if a relief force will help. Probably not enormously, but we'll give it a go. Probably same with Pamplona. Let's bring them in. If they don't attack us next turn, our forces will be a lot stronger. Obviously, it does open up Marseille from attack from Torino, but there is a limit to what we can do. Okay, first and foremost, let's attack Stuttgart. Take this territory away from the traitorous Austrians. Then once the weather breaks, we can punch south into northern Italy, and then work our way through towards Venice, then towards Austria from the south, and their empire in the Balkans. Nice high ground on the left. And the 12 shoot from here. Yes, they can. Found a horse. Militia up here. Yeah, my cavalry is going to push aggressively to try to secure the high ground. My infantry is going to follow. Something like that. My pound of foot is going to advance slowly. Make sure my artillery is going to engage their 6 pound foot artillery pieces. Horse artillery is going to run up here. The cavalry is going to secure it. Advance. Pound of foot. You're already on the way in. My Jaeger, get in. 12 pounders.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
General advance. Okay, once the horse artillery gets opening up, that will be an extra avenue of fire, although we are under attack. Why? They deployed, and then one got lost, and they went, oh, we better move. And then they moved, and then another one got hit. Yeah, they can't figure out whether to stay or go. Ah, horse artillery, you are just too delicate. Pounders are online. So we've got 2 of their artillery pieces. They are now just very well crewed artillery. My general's a bit exposed at the moment. He might just get shot off of his horse. Okay, now the Austrians are coming, so we want to make sure we run into position over the final few meters. Get across. My Jaeger already opening up. My Belt Jaeger Sophia into position. My other cavalry to go round the flank. Right into them with the German Fusiliers.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Oh, careful of the stakes. Kill as many as you can before they get to the stakes. Now you go for the Chevalier because that's their general unit. The rest of my line's engaging in an ad hoc manner. The enemy general has been killed, although they were a captain. Excellent. Or retreats. Really might. Oh, yeah, let's get all my good cavalry back. Feldjäger can just sit here and shoot over the barricades back towards where the enemy are routing. Duke Charles Legion, how cute. Bring my cavalry up on the flank. They're going to sweep through you all. Skirmishers, yeah, just hold the line, facing towards where the enemy wants to retreat to. "139th Regiment. They've got a lot of troops. Bayonet charge them. So the 2nd Regiment are going in. The 9th Light Foot are going to hit them in the flank. They're going to get concerned, attacked on the flank. Losing men rapidly. Beat the retreat. Everybody gone except for the Archduke Charles. Good hit. Okay, push forward to the stakes. You chaps can get up here and then be ready to attack them during their final stand. My hussars get over here, but avoid that bit of stake. Oh, broken. They're forming. Those are some long shots. Push up and start pouring shots into them as well from the flank. See if you can thread the needle through the stakes. Just that, straight through. Don't give them breathing space. There we go. Just push them off. Okay, German Fusiliers. have a taste of some of this. Finished. I don't know why they. I guess I'm assuming they were just out of range. Either way, that is Strasbourg defeated. City is ours. Peacefully occupy. Get rid of the university. Might keep the drill school just because the Prussian enemies are nearby. The next turn, you guys can jump onto Innsbruck. I think that's a worthwhile engagement. If you two can help defend against this push, this force can take Prague and start to threaten Vienna from the northwest. You men can threaten Innsbruck. This force, if Innsbruck goes well, this force might go the route around towards Torino and start to pick on Italy from Austria from the northwest. Up here on the front lines, we're just going to bolster our garrisons. Russia is going to attack us at some point again. When the weather turns, I'd like to have detachments on these bridges. You do not need to go there anymore. Yes. Also. Okay, let's see what happens in this end turn phase. At least against the Austrians, we have drawn first blood. They are coming for Warsaw en masse. Again, that's not terrible, because that's at the edge of my empire. I'd rather have them attack at the edges and I can push back out, rather than them go for territories in the middle. Fallen back temporarily. 3 full stacks are heading our way. Gentlemen are abandoning the university that's about to get burned down. Yes, I want to intercept, because that's a bridge battle, matey boy. This is exactly what I wanted. Why did you not go for... Fair enough. I mean, they got plenty of artillery, so we need to be wary of that. We've only got one 12-pounder. But that'll do, Piggly. That'll do. They will not cross our bridge. Or our fort. So I need to keep all my cavalry near one of my crossings. Do I want to fight you on this side of the river? Hell no, I'm over this side. So I'm going to have to make a punt. Say, right, they're going to cross this bridge. My 12s are going to be back here doing counter battery work. They don't know exactly which bridge they're going to cross. We're going to put equal amount of troops at all of them. At the very least, we've got grenadiers, light troops that can place some stakes. Although I want to position... I need to position these units a bit thicker on this flank. These grenadiers, they at least have gun team. And I want really... Yeah, I think I might be a bit too close on that flank. I want them to be a bit further back. Jaeger, Jaeger, Jaeger. Thanks. Units of line for you. Units of line. You. You each get a Fusilier unit in reserve. Fusiliers over here. Then let's put 2 cavalry units on each flank. Wherever the gap develops, that's where we're going to push our cavalry. General Staff is ready in the middle. My Jaeger. Place state. A mighty artillery battery got there. Something like that. Speed up time. Wherever the gap develops, our cavalry is going to sweep in and attack their artillery. And wherever their focus is, we're going to move... So say if it's this flank, we're going to move troops over from this crossing over to the other. Once it becomes clear where they want to focus on. Unclear at the time being. I mean, it looks like they want to go for the left. Well, their left, my right. We'll wait and see. Or are they going to go for both? Actually, they might be going for both. Really pounding this unit of Swiss line. They've only lost a handful of troops at the moment. That cavalry unit got real seeing to. This is the danger, a flank that's in danger. Bring another unit of Fusiliers across. Bring our general across as well. This flank, I mean, they've got the artillery. They'll hold for a long time. This flank, that's where the bulk of their infantry is, and they've still got lots of good firepower, but they do have less of it still. Fusiliers, Fusiliers, Grenadiers, Fusiliers, Swiss line, German Fusiliers, Hungarian Fusiliers. Just get you firing your canister shot for each anyway. They're picking their lances off. You got stakes. If you can make it to the stakes, you're gonna die. There's nowhere for you to get out. Fall back the skirmishers ever so slightly because I don't want to engage over the river, although I don't think they can reach. They can engage from here. That's right, come on, it's nice and clean. These guys are definitely done for. Ooh, they're on the move. They're out of range. I mean, I know they're out of range. I was wondering to see if the cavalry would respond. Of critical importance. Just how far up do they move those guns? Not far enough. General's on this flank though, which is odd. But then again, this is the flank. For them, it's that's the most in trouble. They've got the guns to defeat. This is where they can exploit their gains if they make them. These men. You may as well have the guns try and engage the general staff if their artillery is not in range. Canister shot whipping in. Soon going to be under musket attack. 9th Grenadiers. The more they push, the more units are going to be within range. General Staff is chivying them on, so they're not going to break easily. Here they come. They're coming, so you chaps better reload quickly. This is why I like having more units rather than more units in the action, because then we can get more volleys. You men ready? Broken. Get that other unit of Fusiliers broken. Devastating volleys at close range. He's done his inspire thing. You're reloading because your unit broke. Because your unit broke. Enemy general's broken, so that can't do well for their dignity. On this flank, like I said, they've made it across the line, but that's an awful lot of firepower to be up against. One unit broke, that's their grenadiers. Broken. This line is not in good shape either.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Haven't yet moved into range. As soon as the cavalry gets into range, though, you want to start picking them off, and then that'll leave their guns exposed. The Fusiliers made it to our line, but not enough. The enemy general's lost most of his staff, but he's still in the thick of it. These Fusiliers are trying to cross desperately. So, just keep engaging them. Another unit of German Fusiliers is coming. Already better. We've got one of their cavalry units is counter-charging, and there's a lovely amount of stakes just for them. When they are done, our hussars and dragoons will cross. Get ready to engage the enemy unit of chevaliers. The other cavalry is here. There's only 58 of them. Good hits. Charging forward. Can we shatter them? The answer's probably going to be no. The infantry's going to come down and close off the crossing. On this flank, ready. If we can break that unit, then we'll storm over. Russian life grenadiers doing not very well. I'd like to mop up all of these guns and just destroy them. That'd be really useful. Storm across, attack the Fusiliers, then push through. Hit them. Now wavering. Get across up to the high ground. The other enemy cavalry force is just being obliterated. They have been shattered. Then get across, good sirs. You're very vulnerable here at the moment. We're attracting their artillery fire. German Fusiliers are going to get into a line battle. Come on, you men. Unfortunately, they are coming in this long line. Probably means the first units will be engaging by the time the back of the column has crossed the river. These men are veterans. On Silesian Cuirassier. Numbers should start to shift in our favour, even with the general nearby. They've given up, well, not given up, they've given us a window to cross. Gunners ceasefire. Let's get the Hussars out of the way. Right now they're just getting squashed. Let the Silesian Cuirassier go for them. And my light cavalry go after the gunners. Especially this team because they've limbered up. Cavalry force is going to be under fire. Going to storm across, kill their gunners, kill their general. Then we'll come back across the river. Everybody orders. You still want to get stuck in this fight here. No, kill their gunners. So where's my hussars here? They definitely want to kill the general's staff. Kill their gunners. Excellent.
Killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Excellent. Chase them all down. One last, or a couple of last gunners running away there. Just because artillery is expensive. Okay, there we go. Now get back across the river. You've killed your unit. There we go. Everybody back. Just because now they will be moving to try and destroy my cavalry force. Now it means my artillery can just shoot at them. What are you going to do now, Austria?
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
Excellent. You guys have no reason to cross. So these guys are just going to get pounded by our artillery. Let's just let their infantry keep trying to... Oh god, you guys all got knocked down by a cannonball and only 3 of you actually died. At least now my formations here no longer have to get pounded by enemy 12-pounders. Wounded. Karl von Osterreich Teschen. That's one of their good... That's their good general. Oh. Oh, yeah, they broke pretty quick. I mean, we could chase them down and kill these units, but I'm not overly bothered about that. Routing. In which case, I now might be bothered by them, because they've all broken immediately. Give everybody... I'm not going to chase after their lancers, that's not going to... Let's kill the remainder of these troops, particularly the big unit. Ones that have still got some meat behind them. Good! Not really bothered about the one that's gone that way. 57 grenadiers. Grenadiers would be nice to kill.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
You see if you can get them. The rest of you, you're after the Swiss line infantry. Well, you're all after the Swiss line. They've almost been obliterated. The grenadiers looks like they have escaped. There's only 2 men here. Yeah, that went really quite well. They deployed 4,500 men in the field and have 700 left. You don't want too many victories like that, Austria, I'll tell you that. Still, that went quite well for us, I must admit. We can't forget about the Russians, even if we end up losing Königsberg and Warsaw, because right now their advantage is they cannot, they don't get attrited when attacking in winter, but we do. So I can't build up just a stack of infantry sat outside the walls to act as a reinforcement. We don't have that luxury. So right now, all I can do is have a stack of troops inside the fort and leave it at that. Can't deploy outside. Unless I build forts, maybe. Yeah, they are massing. They're not going to forget what happened. Yeah, for the time being, we just want to keep Russia placid while we attack the Austrians. Cut the legs out from underneath them. Spain is problematic. Oh, they're coming out to engage us. We're going to... okay. I'm going to pull back. Let's just see what happens. So the reason why I didn't attack was because I didn't want to get... What? I wonder if we can make peace with Spain now they've got that territory. The reason why I didn't attack was because I didn't want my army to be destroyed piecemeal before I could attack the city. But now they've marched out of it, and I think I might try. Although then again, the city might just raise itself in rebellion anyway. They're bankrupt, so I think I might just be better off getting past them, going north of the river, and just fight them on this ground. You men massed. You can actually do a lot of damage to these guys if they try and push. Winter attrition. Oh, I know, it's cold. Make for Danzig. I can make way for you to allow infantry to go here. Kick out the militia. I don't mind so much if they take Breslau. I mean, it will be a kick in the knackers as far as our economy is concerned. But now one of their stacks has been defeated. This becomes much more achievable now. I might actually use... just because Breslau is worth a good chunk. Spying, spying. Württemberg is going to rebel, which is stuck. Oldenburg, do you need your militia? No, you do not. Well, they won't get here in time. Excellent. Push on to Prague. Demand the city give up, because we have a full army and they just have a garrison. Get our spy on to Olmütz, because we do have a spy already looking to penetrate Vienna. Semaphore lines have been researched, which is great. Build a new mine. They've got a full army coming in reinforcement. Let's just try to threaten them. I put them under siege. I am being attrited. I am being attrited, but we can attack the city without their reinforcements coming in. Good to know. I don't think we take it though. I think we stay in the good area. If they want to attack us en masse, they can do that. Build better roads in Munich. This army is going to threaten Vienna. Although, if we attack you, this force isn't in range for reinforcement. Super tempting to try sit on that bridge. Lure them into another bridge battle. Especially now they've got mostly 6-pounders. Try that. Luca, just clear them out. If they attack, if we can intercept them in a bridge battle, I mean, both of them would be funny, but lots of artillery. One of them would be ideal. Poland's now fully stacked. Königsberg is nearly fully stacked. Taken Prague, so we're up to 15,000-ish per turn. Going to be holding Stuttgart. That's going to be the problem now. The drill school doesn't provide any actual benefit. It doesn't make them happier. What we can try and do is filter out some of these artillery units for militia, and then really husband this area while their resistance to foreign occupation goes. $1,200. Actually, anything with 1,200. Probably stand to march some of these troops down to the frontier. And another militia unit over to Stuttgart. Batch militia from Holland. Still taking Prague is good. It does open up the front. Especially when Austria now has to worry about their capital being at risk. As soon as you're treated, understandable. We're bringing you that way, really. Because I really want to drive down into and take this chunk of Austria at least. Also, ideally, a good chunk of northern Italy. They now understand the danger they're in. Oh, they got a full stack in ambush, so need to be careful. Oh, I need to be very careful with that river army. I need to move eastward, north, along the northern bank, and then back around to Breslau. If I move west, I'll be intercepted and ambushed. That's very bad. Do not fancy my chances against an Austrian ambush, against a full army, because then they will surround and smash my army completely. Still, taking Strasbourg and Prague is that's really thickened out my empire a bit. It's made it a bit more stable. It'll be better once we maintain our offensive and keep driving. But Russia is getting stronger. We may well lose Warsaw and Königsberg on our eastern flank. Russia is just capable of putting so many men into the action. I doubt I can get them to join the war against Austria. I'll give you peace for nothing, Ottomans. You declared war on us for no reason. First of all, winter attrition. Get you out of that area. You can stay there. We've got you. We can bring in as reinforcement for this engagement, because I imagine it will bring up. They will bring up other armies in reinforcement, which will be good for us. Especially. That's so tempting, but I can't get there. I could take Olmutz. If we do that, you need to come out here. Recruit a detachment to help protect Prague. If you can take Olmutz, that will cut the legs out of their armies here. Get us spy. You working Budapest. Army here. East of the Ottomans, the Württemberg rioting. This needs to be done with a bit of care. I'm fairly sure artillery doesn't do anything for garrison. No, well, not really. 2. One. We get another pair of infantry units out. Another unit of infantry out. Militia in. They now don't mind. Okay, let's get tax office built for the repression. Or do we go for a go for the repression, because we got the income as well. We want the income. You over. Justice of the peace. And a good listener, Prosper. Public servant dies. Real careful moving around here. Prague, like I said, now vulnerable. Well, actually, here I might recruit Grenadiers and Fusiliers. If I can bring line in from Dresden, that'll be fine. Berlin. A couple units of cavalry. Down here against Spain. That's a battle that's gonna happen. That's probably a battle that's gonna happen. This is a battle. Okay, we need to be... Okay, let's set up this one first, because I imagine... Oh, I thought it'd be the biggest with reinforcements, but it isn't. Well, let's get this set up, because we have overrun significantly. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you next time for the death, hopefully the death of Heinrich von Bellegarde. Cheers, everyone.